Figured I'd record around here. It's been a while, so since I did one with voice. So this is the what is this? Kia full 18. Still using a ball that I'm not totally used to in terms of the meter speed, so we'll see what happens. This one's a little faster than I'm used to, so seem to have a fair amount of light clicks. I think this is the 100 credit Kia 18, I believe. So what do we got here? About 108 or so. I think the wind aim looks good there. And just as I sort of predicted, big light click. Didn't get much of a yardage loss though, so that's nice. Kind of got lucky there. Really have to be focused and pay attention on the... Just have to be aware that it's a little faster, I think. Easier said than done, obviously. So if I recall correctly, I think this putt is fairly slow. So I'm going to be hitting it quite hard. Headwind here. Not sure how aggressive we want to go. Really don't want to click this way late, if I can help it. It's a bit further right, I think, as well than I want to be. Seemed like I might have pushed off the tee. Seemed like it started out a little right of the A mark there. And we'll be lucky to leave a pitch down in front here, I think. It's not a bad spot to be, though, if that's what we end up leaving. Caught it a little early. Over in this area is a good spot. Sort of over here is the easiest spot to pitch from. This is going to have quite a bit of left to right to it. And we had the wind going a little bit right to left as well, so... should be alright, I think. Kind of between the trees and the rough is where we're hoping to be. Up 5 feet. So this one I got about 57 yards if the elevation is playing true, which sometimes on this hole it doesn't. So I think that was about right though. Have a slight tailwind here. Definitely don't want to drive this through the fairway. Or into the right bunker. So about 190 to 191 is what I have here. Hopefully get a ding here. That would help our cause. Well, we got the ding. See where we end up. Touch long. Touch meaning 3 yards long. Got a lot of wind help that time, I think. This location tends to play a bit long for me as well. But not that time. And we got a weird putt. This actually might be close to straight. It was close to straight, just about dead straight, I would say. Maybe like right center or so of the hole. And another late click. That one's going to be bad, I think. Yeah, it's going to be a tricky putt from down there. Yeah, putt's kind of got two separate dot movements that are different speeds. Somehow got it. Definitely don't want to be leaving yourself a lot of those. Been kind of struggling lately. I like the ball that I'm using. I think it's the best one I've ever used, but it's just a matter of sort of getting used to it. So this one I got playing about 157 or so. Maybe just a touch more. This lands about that, 157. So should just be a full backspin, full power. And my patented light click. Should maybe start adjusting for that since it's happening so much, but. And once you click one there, there's really no There's no telling what sort of yardage you're going to get. Sometimes you get away with it, other times you don't. This is a weird putt because you're kind of putting across two grids, so this again doesn't look too far off a straight to me. Back pin on 7's always a little dicey. To not get this one that close. And we could get a bit of line early. Where we end up. Distance looks like it would have been quite nice. That's not bad anyway for a miss. 12 feet, I don't think it's a terribly difficult putt. Have a good look at it here and see. There's got a sinus issue going on here tonight. So, yeah, we got the break at the feet. I think it's going to be pretty enhanced just by, it's weird to describe, but it's just like a little drop off there that I think is going to turn the putt quickly. And then in the middle there's not much going on until it gets to the hole. Like, that looks high to me, but I really think this is sort of just going to drop off quick. We'll see. Oh. Fraction high. Looked higher than that, though, I think. By eye. So we got 184 with a tailwind of 9. It's down 2 feet. So 177 or so. Well, we got a ding, which is rare this round so far. And the distance is pretty good, so that's not bad. It's a tough green to putt on, but I don't think we can be real unhappy with this. See what we got here. Definitely a weird green. Ah, 160 with a slight tail. think that should just about cover the uphill. And bit of ding line late again. But we'll take that result. It's weird, like this ball is only, it's only, I think a dot faster than what I'm used to. I was playing with a 90 ball and that was, 4 per meter speed, and this one is, 3, I believe. So, 1 dot is all it is in difference. But it seems like that's a big difference when you actually play with it. Just like the going from like a 4 speed to 3.5, also seems like it's a lot, but it's only half a dot really. But it feels a lot. You know, I don't know what in terms of speed, like actual meter speed, the difference is between, you know, a 3.5 and 4. How much difference does actually half a dot make? I'm not sure, but it feels like it's quite a bit. This hole can sometimes play a touch short. Not sure if this is going to release or not. I'm kind of hoping it does. But it's a good spot there. Anywhere kind of pin high left, short left here is pretty good. Well, at least it wasn't late. Looks like we got a long way to go. It's where the 90 ball kind of has a little bit of an advantage. Like you might, sometimes you might outdrive this ball by like 15 yards, which is, for par 5s, can be pretty significant. Somewhere down in front would be good enough. So I could pitch this, I could punch it. I think the pitch is a little more risky in terms of you know, guaranteeing a birdie, but I'll try it and see what happens. And clicked it on the wrong side. It lagged it up nicely. The punch just kind of hops and stops. There's no risk of it rolling on too far or whatever, but I think that one's a pretty easy pitch, so. I usually elect to pitch when the green's kind of flat and there's not, you know, even if you do go past 3 or 4 or 5 feet, it's not a big deal. So 168. Just over 97% full backspin. Might not be enough for the wind. Ah, looks like it is. About right. And touch long, it's fine. I think anything inside a couple of yards, 2 or 3 yards from that distance is probably as good as you're going to do in the long term. Doesn't matter how much you ding. With the built-in variants and everything, I think that's as close as you're going to get. This next hole, though, we got to be a little careful. Don't really want to be long on this one. So 155 with that hurting wind, I think I'm just gonna hit the 160 full, and sort of live with whatever happens. Don't want to be left either, unfortunately. So I'm both long and left this time. Guess there was no hurting wind there. It sure looked like it, but or this hole maybe plays a little short sometimes. I think I've noticed that in the past, or someone told me. Not a good putt. .9 down 3. Well, managed to roll it in. And 220 pin. .8, so very close to 99. See where we end up here. The line looks nice. Usually when that's the case, you when you miss the ding and the line is perfect, it's usually to get you on the other end, to get you on the distance side of things. I think a ding there would have been probably still short, actually. But better than this, most like. Let's take a good look at it. Not a lot to it other than the break at the feet. I don't know how much that is going to actually affect things here. I would say not very much. we clicked it a little too late. I think a ding would have been in the hole. A lot of times clicking late on putts like that won't hurt you, but that one was a little too late. Needed to be like hugging the line or ding. $143. I think I might have played too much wind. Distance nice, line terrible. And another tricky putt. That's a better click. Just, it's almost like a ding. It might even be better than a ding actually on those type of putts. Touching line into the break is usually works out nicely. It's going to be in the bushes, I think. In the deep stuff. So 62 yards. About 61 and a bit. Something like that. So let's see. I would say we're going to have to hit the 80 wedge. How much is this going to release, I guess, is the real question. I'm going to allot maybe a yard or two. And we'll see. A little less. About 1 yard would have been ideal. Landing it a bit where it stopped would have been a yard and a half or something like that. This still isn't too bad. And another miss. That's going to be right. Especially with the 3-wood, I'd expect it to be way right and short. Well, this putt's not too bad. I didn't hit it. A little harder. Damn. I think that line wouldn't have been too bad if I actually had the right weight. Well, finally got a ding. Line looks so-so. And distance touch long. Wow. That's surprising. Into a wind like that. It's almost like there was no hurt there. That's maybe 1 yard, but I guess it was up 3 feet, so almost like the wind didn't exist. Well, hopefully I just keep adjusting to the ball, and clicks like 17 and 14 and a couple others will become less and less common, hopefully. But yeah, I guess we'll see what happens with it. Gonna stick with it for now, and hopefully it gets better.